What are the unique properties of the number 0? Imagine a number that sits quietly between positive and negative numbers, acting as a perfect balance point. That number is 0, and it has some fascinating properties that make it stand out in mathematics. 0 is the only integer that is neither positive nor negative, making it a neutral marker on the number line. It is the central point that separates the positive numbers from the negative ones. One of 0's most important features is that it is the additive identity. This means if you add 0 to any number, the number stays the same. For example, if you add 0 to 5, you still have 5. Subtracting 0 from any number also leaves it unchanged. This property shows that 0 represents the concept of nothing or the absence of quantity. 0 plays a key role in multiplication too. When you multiply any number by 0, the result is always 0. Think of it as having 0 groups of something. No matter what you multiply, the total remains 0. This property is fundamental in mathematics because it helps define how numbers interact in equations. Another interesting fact is that 0 is an even number. This means it can be divided by 2 without leaving a remainder. Even though 0 is often seen as a special case, it fits perfectly into the set of even numbers. This property is useful when classifying numbers and understanding patterns in mathematics. 0 is also essential in our number system because it acts as a placeholder. When we write numbers like 105 or 1005, 0 shows us where each digit belongs. Without 0, it would be hard to tell the difference between numbers like 15 and 150. 0 makes our number system clear and easy to read. Division by 0 is undefined because there is no number that you can multiply by 0 to get a non-zero number. If you try to divide any number by 0, it leads to contradictions and breaks the rules of arithmetic. That's why dividing by 0 is simply not allowed in mathematics. In algebra, 0 helps define the concept of additive inverses. For example, 5 and -5 are opposites because their sum is 0. 0 also marks the points where functions cross the x-axis, called roots, which are important in solving equations. In calculus, 0 is used to analyze limits and rates of change. It helps us understand how functions behave as they approach certain points. Beyond math, 0 has practical uses too. In science, absolute 0 is the lowest temperature possible, where molecules stop moving. In computers, 0 is one of the 2 digits that form the foundation of digital data. All these properties make 0 a truly special number. It is the only integer that acts as a neutral element in addition, is even, and is vital for the structure of our number system. 0's role in mathematics and science shows how a simple concept can have a big impact on how we understand the world around us.